My name is Sally and I'm here to help you survive Lagos. I moved back to Lagos 2017 and I got a job which entailed that I had to do a lot of jumping on buses. The first month, I was always confused. I was always being pushed at the bus stop. I was always frustrated. I thought, well, everyone in Lagos, I expected them to be gentlemen, gentlewomen. You see people with their fine suit, Monday morning, fine girls, slayers. Once bus comes and there's scarcity of buses, you will see girls jumping bus, like moving buses. And I was always going late a bit because it was something I wasn't used to. Coming from a very calm place, I came from Owerri. Owerri is a kind of place where buses will wait for you to cross the road. You can go back and pick something at home and come back and the buses will be waiting for you. Then to move to Lagos and buses are never parking, like they're always on the move and you're trying to enter buses and one leg is outside and you're helping. So, it wasn't easy for me to grapple with. So I assume a lot of first timers in Lagos will be going through this. So this is my own way of giving back, helping. Number one, once you have decided to enter buses, drop your ajabo at home for that day. From the moment you get to the junction, you are no longer a posh person. So no phone. You cannot phone when you get to the bus. You're not going there to make friends. You're going there to get to work, and it's a struggle. So drop your phone because indirectly it might even increase your own bus fare. It has happened to me before. So drop your phone. Number two, you cannot stand just alone. You have to stand and block people because especially Monday mornings in Lagos is tough. You have to eat before you come out. You can faint. I've heard people faint at the bus stop. You can't just, you have to be prepared. It is war. You stand gallantly. That means you can't just, you have to, occupy. So that when the bus comes, you're ready to enter. Number three, you have to understand that I think there's a school for conductors where they teach them psychology. I do not know how, but it will shock you to know that conductors understand psychology. They know who they can cheat, they know who they cannot cheat. So, like I said, you cannot be speaking for them when you want to enter a bus. They look out for that first of all. And then, you cannot speak with sweet tones. Save that for your friends, save that for your offices. Once you enter the bus, bring out your husky voice. Like the huskier, the better. Like for instance, this voice I'm using is just, my tush voice. When I enter buses, I first of all start frowning and, it's everything is about psychology with bus. Bus conductors are always looking at faces. Frown. You're one step safe. Then second of all, once you pay, this is very important. Once you pay, demand for your change 2 seconds later. If you give them a certain amount and you're expecting change, please demand for it 2 seconds. Let's not pass that 2 seconds. And then when you're asking for your change, you go like this: conductor, change. No more than those 2 words. Conductor, change. No, please, conductor, can I have my change? No, it won't work. Conductor, change. And then when you do that, keep giving them glances. When they tell you, okay, probably I don't have change, I'm looking for change, keep using eyes to remind them, change. The fourth one is when you are getting close to your junction, once you can see your junction, 10 seconds away from your junction, please say with a loud and firm voice, conductor, Owa. You cannot say, I'm stopping at the next junction. You cannot be cautious about these things. I've been in a bus where a fine Ajabo girl entered and she was saying, conductor, next bus stop please, conductor. He did not understand. And he carried her like 10 minutes past her junction. It was when she was coming down, we actually now could hear that she can speak loudly, and she was complaining, and the bus left her. So why not use that strength when you're in the bus? So firmly say, conductors respond to firm statements. They do not respond to long discussions. They don't dialogue. So it's important you're very firm about this. Once you're able to get a hang of this, about these 4 or 5 steps, you're on your way to, coping with bus life in Lagos. These 4 or 5 steps, I'm sure you're able to get used to bus life in Lagos. Next week, we'll be talking on how to haggle prices when you go to the market. Is very important. And I'm hoping that with this series, those of you who are newbies to Lagos and those of you who have stayed long in Lagos but have not learned the methods of how to survive in Lagos will get a hang on it and live happily ever after. So make sure you subscribe and then you follow us so that you do not miss out on all this good stuff.